your number one local radio station broadcasting live. And of course, to talk about certain issues pertaining to child protection as well as the Constitution.
The Grand Coalition is a multi-stakeholder platform where we have different stakeholders who've come together to advocate for a people-driven constitution. We would like to get the communities and the citizens appreciate that it is their rights that are being advocated for, so that at the end of the day, it is the community themselves who should be demanding for their rights to be enshrined in the constitution.
I mean, we Zambians, we have to take part. We have to take part in everything the government is doing, because the government has to listen to us people as Zambians. Those guys are there because of us. We are the one who voted them in power. So we have to take part as well.
Because of the pressure that the Grand Coalition exerted on the executive and those in the corridors of power, we were able to get 50% plus one. We have now the presidential running mate. We have the leader of the opposition in the House, the gender aspect being respected in the House, where the speakers, one of them must be a woman, the deputy speaker. So there are some progressive clauses that have come in the amended constitution, and there are also non-progressive articles. So at the end of the day, we have something.
We noticed that there was a lot of activity around the constitutional reform process, but different sections of the civil society movement were going in different directions. If there's a unified voice, it would strengthen the advocacy around it. So that's why we invited everyone to one table to discuss and come up with a strategy that would be coordinated. Our mission is to amplify voices of the poor and marginalized people. So we used a number of strategies. We did community mobilization, so we would go out to the provinces, to the rural areas. We used traditional leaders. We also used community radio, because Zambia has quite a well-developed community radio sector.
So to some extent, there was some positive addition to what was existing, except that we were unable to get a new people-driven constitution. We only got an amendment, cherry-picked articles by the executive into the constitution. And this is why we are saying that the constitutional battle, the constitutional journey has not stopped. It has just started.